You're such an asshole.
I don't mind these at all because I'm paid, obviously. But why can't I get the hot chicks? Like, assess my life. Here's my bikini clad pictures. Get a bunch of you dopey guys. Oh, that's right, because guys actually care. Never mind. Women were born perfect. Got it. Never mind. I read the book of numbers worthless and the menu life without the opposite sex. I had your consultation a few months ago and you told me to read your books. Below is the pictures of me, and I would like a brutal rating of me out of a 10. Well, here's, I mean, to be perfectly honest, you should go, I don't know if they have a hot or not anymore. But isn't there like rate my face or something like that? I would also like to know what I could do, what I could be if I lose weight. Why are you asking me? God, Jesus. Why haven't you lost the weight? Why are we even here? What does it matter if what I think you would look like if you lost the weight or not? Why don't you just lose the weight for the sake of losing the weight? Getting a little loud. I agree on a macro scale, girls are not that interested in most guys, but surely on a micro scale, you could find success by improving yourself and asking more girls out. Right. Exactly. That's in my book. That's in um, the Unplugged Alpha, Rich Cooper's book. That is probably the number one conclusion we have made in the Red Pill. That you're born this way. This is the hand you were dealt with. Play it the best. And do not put all your life's value on whether or not you get the girls up. Go live your life. Do your best. You shouldn't be fat. Not for reasons besides girls. And then maybe you get the girls and maybe you don't. And you're right. Ask girls out. That was the book of numbers. The number one thing you could do to drastically increase your chances, ask more girls out. But what if they say no? Oh my God, they said no. And asking more girls out. I do find it very challenging, but don't think throwing your hands up in the air and giving up is the answer. Going your own way, as you suggest, is a lonely life that going your own way, as you suggest, is a longly life. Long-ely life that is not worth it. The whole point of life is females. No, you just... No, you didn't. He hears Jimmy, doesn't listen to Jimmy. The whole point in life is to not waste it. And you need to assess quickly and critically early on what your chances with women are, because that is the number one thing men will invest their time in. And if you are not willing to put in the work to become as physically attractive or the best version of yourself as you possibly can, then there should be no women in your life. You're doing everything wrong that we've been fucking telling you for what? How old's Rolo? 327 years old? For at least 20 years. You don't. This isn't an act, guys. There's. You see the women on the internet. You don't need no man shit. Look out. Whatever. I call bullshit on that. For men, it is not bullshit. It is an economic decision. It is the most important economic decision you will make. If you put women first in your life, you will waste your life and you will not get the women. And God or nature has given us a very simple solution. Go live your life to the best you possibly can. Do not put women first. And as a fringe benefit to living an excellent life, you will attract more women. Doesn't even guarantee you're going to get them, especially in today's modern environment. So, to achieve both goals, not wasting your life and increase your chance of getting girls, do not put girls first and become the best version of yourself you possibly can be. You young guys do not have the luxury of putting women first. You do not have the luxury of saying, I'd like to get married and have kids. In today's world, that is going to be a fringe benefit of a consequence or byproduct of your tremendous amount of work in the pursuit of excellence. This is not the 1950s anymore, where women like guys or need guys. This is 2023. And you do not have the luxury, like, well, I'd like to get married and have kids. That will or will not happen depending on how well you pursue your own life and get your shit together. You literally like read the Bible and said, okay, so I should worship Satan. The whole point of life is females, and this is evident in the animal kingdom. We're not animals. What I'm curious is, based on my pictures, if I decide to lose weight, will I have a chance on your opinion? I know I am skinny fat. Okay. I am aware that I am short at 5'8", but I'm wearing special shoes with insoles that make me 5'11". Okay, good, fine. But you're 5'8". I don't want you getting hung up on this, okay? It's bleak. It's not that good. And you sound like a motherfucking pussy on top of it. That's like, are you the guy that went on a date with a girl and then you took her swimming in Lake Michigan and her pussy was so dry hanging out with you, it sucked up all the water of Lake Michigan and there was just this big open, not a lake. People were waving across to Michigan. Hello, Michigan people from Milwaukee. Was that you? Was that the guy that made the world's driest pussy? Knock it off with this mishmouth, moldy bullshit. The fact you got to ask, should I lose weight? Because I don't want to make the time. Well, man, you must be afraid of work. You must be really afraid of work. And how's that life going for you, pal? How is it? It doesn't matter if you're 5'8". You still go out and do your best. Okay? It will be harder. But I'm not even a third through your stuff. How many more excuses I got here? I don't care if it is cheating. No, I agree with you. You need every competitive advantage you can get in this brutal climate. I want a critical analysis. I got a question. Why'd you bother getting the shoes if you know you're skinny fat? Why do you bother doing anything if you're not in shape? Are you like these fat chicks that put on spray on the one piece dress and get the heels and the weaves and the Wolverine nails done and go out clubbing? Is that you? Oh, look out. He put a crazy, he gave his shitty car a really nice coat of paint. Go lose the weight before you buy the shoes or the clothes or anything else. Because if you're not going to lose the weight, then there's no point in you doing the other shit. I'm trying to save you money and time and hope. I want a critical analysis of my looks and where I stand. I want the brutal truth. Right now, it's your personality. I've never met you, but right now, I can almost guarantee you it's this wishy-washy, pussy, Pollyanna-ish personality. Looks and where I did. Dieting is not very fun. No, dieting is not very fun. Oh my God. Who would want to hang out with you? Are you like this on everything you do? Do you exceed or excel at anything? Oh my God, it's hard. Don't do it. It's like Coach McGurk. Brendan. Let me tell you something, Brendan. Anything that's hard in life, it isn't worth trying. Dieting is not very fun. I would prefer to enjoy my life eating good food than lose weight and still have a challenging time. Could you give me a rating out of a 10? I know you state in your books girls tend to only go for 8s up. It's more than, I mean, linearly, it's 9.5s and up. I mean, if you do 10, I mean, it's 10s only now, really. I mean, the top 10%. I mean, it depends on the girl. Is it possible for me to even get close to being an 8? I came for your brutal, honest truth. If I am a 4 or 5, as I think it would feel good hearing it confirmed, how much money would I need to making dollars from make up my looks. Oh my God. Well, they have studies out there. They did a study where I think if the guy was like 6'2" was the ideal, and they went down. I think a guy your height, he'd have to make $350,000 a year. This is like 10-year-old data, I'm pretty sure, too. Let's call 400,000. Boy, but anything to avoid that gym and setting down the food, huh, buddy? How's your life? God damn it. Just pay for it, man. Because you ain't going to do this. You're not going to do this. You aren't going to do this. You're not going to diet. You're not going to work out. So just go pay for it. And you'll get more pussy in play than you half-assing it. Maybe having 2 cupcakes instead of 3. How much in assets? You want me to tell you your balance sheet should look like? Spurg out. Do 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 do. Spurg out. Do 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 do. Wake the fuck up! I don't believe this bullshit. Are you that dense? What should your? Why not ask me what your S&P, what your real estate portfolio should look like? How much in assets? My concern on using money to attract females is they will be gold diggers. Right. So don't tell them. Look at this. Look at this guy. There's no one over here, by the way. Look at this guy. Make as much money as you can because that's good for you. Lose the fat because that's good for you. Hit the gym and go out and exercise because that's good for you. Invest wisely because it's good for you. You're such a sad fucking sack of shit. Such a pussy. It's all about girls for you. Holy shit, man. Do you have a life? Do you even like yourself? You're doing this all for girls. I make money for me. I go out and work out for me. I like hiking. I don't like the gym. Do that for the girl. But by God, man, don't tell girls you got money. Set up a trust. You're doing anything and everything but hitting that goddamn gym, huh? This is one of the most important things in my life. Please don't say you obsess over a fee. You do. What? What? I am aware I do, but so would anyone else that is alone. You need a life, buddy, and you better get real used to this. And this goes for every guy. Every guy. Whether you're a 0 or a 10, this is every guy. You all better get used to a life without women. I'm not saying that the women don't like men, but you will be without women in your life. And a lot of times, not a lot of times, the vast majority of times, the women that are in your life, they're not worth it. I'm not saying they're bad. They're just not for you. A lot of times they're bad too. Why don't you, I don't know, donate a kidney to a girl if you like them that much? Like it's just so sad. You will not live your own life and go do your own thing and excel for your own sake unless there's a piece of tail behind it. So you give me pictures. All right, I gotta tell you. You look normal. Yeah, you don't look odd. Your smile is creepy. You look like a creep when you smile. Either smile or don't smile. Like a great way to smile. A great way to smile is to like laugh, like and hold it. See? Great smile right there. You got the touch P now. You gave me a bunch of shots. Yeah, you're not. Now the good news is you're not super overweight. You're just a little. Yeah, you're skinny fat. So, buddy, if you don't like the gym, you know what? Just diet. And yeah, you got you got some baby face, but it's probably because you're young. So I'm not saying like go full balls to the wall. Like, okay, dieting, you're gonna lose a little bit of the baby fat and you'll tighten up. But I think because you're also young, you're not gonna be able to get rid of all the baby fat. No, and I was like this. I was like that when I was young. I'm just now at almost 50 starting to be like, oh yeah, you don't look like you're 21 anymore. You look like you're 20. I'm like, you're damn right I do. Um, haircut looks good. You got a bunch of medals for something, so you must excel at something. You must be good at something. Yeah, you just need to lose the gut. I think your haircut's good. Yeah. Um, as you are right now, also noting you're only 5'8". Um, 5'8", yeah. 5'8". That puts you at a 5. Oh, and here's the other thing. I got to give you two ratings. One, like a historical traditional, like how girls are going to rate you, which I guess is probably the most important one. Then I was going to rate you amongst your peer group. But how girls are going to rate you, they're going to rate you like a 4, most of which is that due to your height. You got some baby fat and you're skinny fat, but I've seen way worse. So if you don't like the gym, yeah, I'd say diet and be serious about it. I think you could get up. You just aren't over going to come that height. You're 5'8", you're going to be a 6. I think you'd be a 6, max 6.5 if you picked up some mad skills like becoming a salsa dancer or something. That's just your looks. You throw your personality in there, you're a 0 because you're so desperate for these girls and they can smell it. Like, you should take 2 years off, man, and not do anything for women. You should just be focusing on you, lifting weights, exercise, or whatever, dieting, doing what you wanna do that's fun and healthy. I wanna eat." Fuck no, you're not eating. I won't worry about your money, but, yeah, your personality, I don't care if you put on the fanciest clothes and now, well, let me finish my point. None of this is gonna make it's gonna be a complete waste of time until you stop putting women number 1 in your life. Because you will creep them out. You're gonna drive them away. You do not get women by chasing them. You get women by attracting them, by becoming the best version of you could possibly be. And this is gonna be it's not gonna be forever. I say you could trim down in about 6 months, a year. And then, like, let's say you threw in the 5'11" shoes. Let's say you did increase that 5'11". You were to trim down? Yeah. Uh 8, 8.5 potentially. I easily think you could be an 8. If you were 5'11" and you lost the weight and tightened up, you could be an 8. Yeah, an 8, as long as you didn't open your mouth. "Oh my god, I love you." And you could be I guess we could even come up with 2 different, um, ratings, like visual and real. Like, the visual rating is just a girl would look at you like, "Oh, yeah, he's an 8." The real is when you open your mouth and like, "I just need women in my life," and you're crying, and then you drop down to a 2 even though you're physically an 8. Oh, is this you with the Oh, that's you. I bet you that's you with your pumps or whatever they call it on. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, you'll be alright. I mean, you got potential. It definitely is not the end of the world, not by a long shot. I mean, you do have potential. And yes, you can do things to increase your looks. And yeah, I'm all for you guys like getting bumps or whatever they call them, platforms, whatever. But man, this pussy worship, pussies that are worshipped get dry. Okay, sorry, you gotta knock it off, and you gotta go get a life, and you gotta go enjoy your life and do what you like to do. Then and only then, after you go on that journey, and that's gonna take longer than you losing weight. Losing weight's gonna be the easy part. You need to get out there, figure out what you wanna do, and go do it, and enjoy it and have fun. Learn to like it, learn to enjoy hiking, and go skydiving, whatever it is. And then when you're an actual person, like right now, you're kind of this, I don't want to say parasite, but is symbiotic the word I'm looking like you don't exist. There's no you, there's no core to you. You only exist if there's a girl there. Your entire existence is in relation and dependent upon the presence of a woman. And no girl wants that. No girl. You got to go become you. And then a girl like, dang, I like that guy over there. He does all these things and the stuff. And look, he's 5'11. And then she finds out she really likes you. And all of a sudden you take off the shoes. Like, no, you lied to me. All my friends are not going to be excited. I got a 5'11 guy. So there you go. Yes, you can make it to an 8 with your platform shoes. 6.5 without them. Really? Now the internet goes down. But it will all be moot until you go and get a life and become somebody that women are going to find attractive. Wisdom Vision Productions. Cappy, I started getting clients from my video editing services. Any suggestions on how to stay organized regarding the LLC business side of things? Just file an LLC. Well, for now, just file the LLC in your home state, unless you plan on moving soon. If you plan on moving soon, set up the LLC over there so you don't have to refile. Stay organized, save your receipts. It's in Bachelor Pad Economics. I go through like an accounting method and all that. Like, so if you got that, just look up that chapter. You don't have to reread the whole book. It's under entrepreneurship. Stay organized. Yeah, you just file the LLC. You get an EIN number. Okay, you file the LLC with the Secretary of State. They give you the information, and then you go to the IRS. You get an EIN number. Once you got the EIN number, then you go and you set up a bank account, and you're off to business. You got a business. You officially own a business. Yay. Wisda again for $5. Cappy, just give this guy the cheat codes to life already. No, it's not cheat codes. He wants to. I understand what he's trying to do. He's trying to figure out if it's an economic decision. Is it worth it to him to put in the effort to get the girls? And my whole point is you are doing this wrong. You should not be putting in the effort so you get the girls. You should be putting in the effort so you live your own damn life. Because he doesn't exist if he's chasing girls. You do not exist if you're always chasing girls, and that's the number one goal in life. There is no you then. And girls at the fundamental level cannot be attracted to someone who doesn't exist. When you go and become somebody, then you will be someone, and that there may not be all the girls, but some girls will be attracted to that. But he could become the best looking man with 6-foot platform shoes. You could be 6'2". He could have 6-pack abs. But if he's all clingy and desperate, be like, I worked out just to get girls. Why? There's no human there. There's no life, and girls don't want that because then he's dependent upon her. He's clingy. Better yet, just stick your hand up his rear and work him like a puppet. Obi-Wan treatment. No, he obviously didn't have a dad. I should have linked to that. The dad you never had. I should have linked to that. I just linked it to every video I do. Because your dad should have been telling you this. And obviously he didn't. Girls don't like a symbiotic entity. They like men. No matter how much your mom told you otherwise. All right, that's it. We'll see you guys later, Toodles.